World of Champions is happy to have you.
The Defense Forces side up against the Giants from the south. Obviously, Gabriel Medinhaili hopes to win his third Bet-King Ethiopian Premier League title this season, but finds his Sidama side 27 points behind the leaders St. George. Kedis Georgis fully in control. Summit. So that seems the mountain to climb then. A bit too high. Their focus stands overturning their average form recently instead. 2 defeats and a draw in the last 3 matches. Not good enough. Once again, welcome to the Baherda International Stadium in the northwestern part of the Horn of Africa. It is match day 23 of the 2021. And 2022 Bet-King Ethiopian Premier League. And Mekelakeya, who will have to be very tight at the back. Joining me up in the commentary box for this one, it's a huge clash whichever way you look at it. 5th up against 10th.
Absolutely, and Mekelakeya, of course, coming into this game on 27 points, want to get to 30 points and therefore push themselves into a prime spot of 7th spot. Plus Sidama Bunna being in contention for the CAF Confederations Cup on 5th position on 34 points, wanting to get to 37, and that will definitely put them right below Fasil, and there will be a 3-point difference between the two. But the big one is that Mekelakeya have made a statement here. I'm not sure who is in charge, because the conversion of Girum Hagos from an attacking midfielder to a right back in place of the likes of Biruk Semu, Digetu Getachew, Ibrahim Mohammed, begs the question, who is in charge? Is it Saleh or Jordanes? On the other side, Sidama Bunna, I think they made also a big statement in ensuring that they have comfortability at the back, bringing in Solomon Habde instead of Mehari Mena, that one bringing a lot of stability. And of course, when you're talking to Gabriel Medinhaili, he says those are the two positions, the left back and the striking. And in the striking, he has...
Well, suddenly, you had a very early goal from Chala Teshita. That is what this league is all about. You can suddenly be very sure the fans and the neutrals up in the stands expect goals in this one. Saladin, Sayed, Yikezu, Bukale, Haptam, Kezahin. That looks fearsome.
It's fearsome. The 3 at the top, 13 plus 4, makes it 17 goals in between Haptamu Gezahin, Yikezu, Bukale, and Saladin Sayed. Of course, Yikezu Bukale is on 9 points. Now, the 2 players who are putting a lot of pressure on him is Getane Kebede and Abubakar Nasir. Both of them on 11 points, having scored 2 goals apiece in yesterday's encounter between Ethiopia Bunna and Wolkite Ketema.
Huge chances suddenly for both sides. Israeli Shetu is one of those that will be the focus moving forward. Saladin Said is the other. Here comes the long ball looking for a Shetu. The crucial touch in there, and Binyam Bella! And the goal for Mekelakeya! A minute and a half on the clock, and the defense forces side are firing on all cylinders. Sidama Bunna have simply walked into a wall here. We just talked about a very early goal, and there you go.
1 minute on the clock, and these are the moments when Tesfaye Bekele and Mitesnot Kebede need to realize that you need to clear your lines. That's a feeble shot. It's right in between the two. Look at the run by Ishetu, but again, poor clearance there coming in, and the man they call Binyam Bile just pounces on an obvious mistake and slops the ball into the net to score his 4th goal of the campaign.
Wow. There goes the start again. The clearance was off Tesfaye Bekele, not good enough. Mintesnot Kebede easily couldn't get to it as fast as he could. Binyam Bele has made it 1-0 for Mekelakeya. I'm starting to think we are fortune tellers up here in the commentary box, Gilbert.
I think that's the best way to start, looking at what is at stake. Of course, Mekelakeya have never been in this position for the last few weeks, and therefore in 10th position right now as we speak. Should it end this way, then they are in 7th spot. This is a good place to be with only 6 matches remaining to play.
Well, if they win here as well, it simply means that they have picked up 3 victories in a row, beating Ethiopian Bunna 4-0 and then winning over Hadia by 2 goals to 1. Here they come once again. The cross into the area.
at the quality of the pass coming from the left-hand side. Because at this particular point, the man who is right in front, that is the Shome Belaju, you would wonder where is the defender, because he actually sneaks in front of the defender, in between him and the goalkeeper. And what a way to make a mark for Mekelakeya. 2 goals straight in the less than 5 minutes. Surely we are seeing a replica of Ethiopia Bunna versus Wolkite.
Wonder if that was a foul on the Gife Alemu, but the referee played it on anyway, and now Mekelakeya are 2-0 up. Yes, Chrysostom Munchambi spreading play out wide, looking for Habutamu Gezayen. This is the first time Sidama Bunna are playing that high and that deep inside the Mekelakeya half since the first minute. And it certainly has all been in their own half, which is why the result is all of a sudden not comfortable for Kebremedi in Haile.
It will not be comfortable. It will not be comfortable. Just conceding 2 goals in a span of 5 minutes reminds me of what happened yesterday between Arsenal and Tottenham. Just being caught on the bad side of the bed.
Yeah. It's interesting. Football matches are played over 90 minutes. Yesterday we obviously saw a huge lead suddenly being put on by Wolkite. The Ethiopian Bunna eventually winning that 7-goal thriller Gilbert, just like you said. 7 goals yesterday. We are 5 away in today's fixture.
Oh, there should be more goals here, because I'm very sure that Gabriel Made in Haile is not just going to sit back and be trampled on. But that's the best way to start. Mekelakeya, you know that you're coming up against a solid team, a team that wants to go into third spot, a team that is campaigning to get into the Cup Conference Cup, and therefore they're going to give the best. And this is the best way to start.
Lekife. Tuta with Tefera Guta. Through the center with Saladin Said. Chrysostom Munchambi didn't get the touch out wide. And it simply means that Saladin Said and Igezu Bokale are going to be very vital in what looks to be an interesting system set up by Kebremedi in Haile. You have 2 of them at the front. You have Habutamu Gezayen then withdrawing into the midfield to make sure they add up the numbers and pick up the possession of Larry Saban, Emmanuel Mintesnot, Adane, and Adisu Atula. I wonder what that 4-3-3 formation could look like as this game wears on then.
I think it's a different quality when you have Freo Solomon sitting on the bench and allowing Ntavik Resiston normally playing as a holding midfielder, but this time round being pushed ahead to play as an attacking midfielder. One thing that he has a lot of power. He has got very good technique when striking goals and shots on goal, and also it's extremely difficult to go past in that midfield. So I think that's why they neutralized Adisu Atula and Mintesno Tadane.
This is Solomon Hapte coming into the area. Good chance, and suddenly looking to Saladin Said. It's too high. Habutamu Gezayen now. Guta. Back to Dekife. Habutamu again. Chance to bring a bigger one into the area. Looking for Solomon Hapte at the extra man. Very good defensive one. Out wide from Girumo Hargos, clearing his lines as the Shome Belaju is looking to make the counter-attack up front. Yep, you're not dreaming. It is 7 minutes on, and Mekelakeya have 2 goals already. In case you're just joining us, very, very early strikes here. Suddenly, the Shome Belaju among the goals, just like Biliam Bele. Funny how Mekelakeya still have no right to rest in this game. Anything can still happen. Just a goal for Sidama Bunna changes the temperature of this fixture. And obviously, Sidama Bunna really, really need a win here. They have lost twice and drawn once in the last 3 matches. The Fidel Ceremon will scratch his head and wonder where the answers will be coming from today. Giordano Sabay, legend of the game in this country, top scorer in the Bet King Ethiopian Premier League on 3 different occasions. A man from Dretawa, played for Ethiopian Bunna, played in the Yemen League.
Their focus will definitely change.
Igezu Bokale, out wide, setting up Jafera Guta. Good one into the area, taken out by Alex Tesema. The captain standing firm and making sure that one did not get to Saladin Said. Igezu Bokale again, with his left this side. Resistant Montambe. You could see what his idea was, but he got an international simply did not get this one right, did he? It's one touch. It's one touch. Clement Boy among the starting 11. Musa Gebrekidan was the one in goal against Hadi Al-Saina. Now the big West African is back in there. Here is Binyambele. Looking for Israeli schedule, closely tracked by Mintes Not Kebete. To Larry Samuel. Sidama Bunna still fifth. Mekelakeya are moving up. Just 4 points behind Ethiopian Bunna. Suddenly one ahead of Mulugeta Migret, Hadi Al-Saina. A fixture that will have an implication only in the top half of the table. And obviously there is a more gloomier picture down where the likes of Sebeta, the likes of Jima Abadifar and Addis Ababa and Bayelsa seem to be struggling with relegation talk late into the campaign. The business end is here. The Sema. To Larry. Thrown forward by Mintesno Tadane. Almost picked up by Adisu Achula. Mekelakeya will be a very confident side now. And without any bet, the more this game wears on, the more they will feel they suddenly can't keep a clean sheet. Yesterday we saw some very, very late goals. The fourth goal for Ethiopian Bunna coming 2 minutes to the 90th. Scored by Afrat Tunjo. And Sayarage's side suddenly went on and picked maximum points. So it's very, very vital. Both sides do play this one until the 90th minute. Simply make sure they don't rest on their laurels at any time. Tambi scored the run ahead of him, of Hafta Mugezahen, went for a long one instead to Saladin Said. Get Gatgut up in the stands, doesn't be part of the match day squad today, and he has already seen his side make two hugely defensive mistakes. To be 2-0 down, he surely will miss him.
They are missing him. For the times when you have two players who have played together for a long time, good partnership between him and Tesfaye Bekele. And then there is a change. You have to make Tesfaye Bekele to play alongside Mintes Not Kebete. That chemistry.
Small Walem. Looking for Yezu Bugale, taken out by Girumo Hargos, who for the last 2 matches has been deployed as a right back. Seen him most of the campaign playing deeper into the midfield, and now Israeli Shetu has got the power and the pace to go past Mintes Not Kebete. Looking to bring one into the area for Tishome Pelaji. That really was a show of pace.
Israeli Shetu, talk about leaving somebody for the dead.
Well, it's about power, isn't it? Just to remind you, this Mekelakeya side still have Samira Hafti as an option on the bench, so they have good quality in terms of firepower. Now this is a chance to strike it from the midfield. Calling to Mintes Not Kebete.
That's intelligent. Very, very intelligent play. Right in front of that curve. About 25 yards away. 23, Mintes Not Kebete. Just trying to find the upper 90, but just missing it by a whisker.
Premier Haile has had to make some huge decisions, mainly for this very bubble. Yakub Muhammad, who was always a perennial starter in his central defense, has not seen the greens for the last 2 to 3 matches. Harry Mena came on only as a substitute recently. And obviously today Fidel Solomon does not start as well, so big changes. But specifically Yakub Muhammad really not getting a look into the side is very, very open to debate.
It is open to debate. I think he's just trying to come up with his own team because you also realize that Emmanuel Ndale, who plies his trade on the right-hand side of the attack, has been sat on the bench by Dikif Alemu. Of course, Solomon Hapte also have taken over from Harry Mena, who is also on that bench. So I think it's good for him because now there is what we call team rotation.
Tefera Kucha looking to strike this one with power. Kezo Bugale was making the run, popping. This is dropped by Clement Boy.
You see most of those moves being revolved around the man that I've said that he has a free roll on that pitch, because you expect that he's going to put the ball on his left foot, which is more powerful. But again, sometimes those surprise shots coming on the right could be very, very detrimental for Mekelakeya.
Tamugezahen. Sijawich Tefera Kucha. Good support out wide. The flag is staying down on Igezu Bogale. Another chance looking for Kucha. It's struck in by Dawit Tefera Kucha.
And Igezu Bogale, but look at the kind of space that he has been accorded. He's able to see where the goalkeeper is coming. They failed to clear the lines, and Tefera Kucha just coming into those hard spaces. It's a beautiful goal for his fourth goal of his campaign.
18 minutes on the clock. It is already a 3-goal thriller here. Long one coming in from the left, looking for Saladin Saeed. Perfectly controls this one, but suddenly gave Clement Boy a lot of space to come and quickly pick this one up. Could have been 2-2.
Well, sending shockwaves. It really is sending shockwaves, and if they're having problems, especially on the far end, because Dawit Mamo is supposed to have been closing Saladin Saeed down. But again, he just sneaks in between the two, the central defender and the fullback, only that the first touch lets him down. But they're showing the intention that is required.
Kezo Bogale again.